Kamen Rider Black may not have dozens of flashy weapons, but his techniques are simple, powerful, and unforgettable. Black's multi-eye isn't just about glowing red eyes, it's a powerful tool. With its telescope ability, he can spot enemies as far as a kilometer away. The multi-eye often used to detect enemies' weak spot. Its broadside ability lets him see everything around him at once. And with night vision, even total darkness can't hide the enemy from him. These abilities gave Black the ultimate edge in tracking down and fighting Gorgum's monsters. Black's sensitive ear is like a built-in super radar. Even the faintest whisper from 500 meters away is crystal clear to him. No monster can sneak up. No secret can stay hidden. If you make a sound, Black will hear it. When Black unleashes the energy from his power stripes, the yellow-red yellow bands on his neck and wrists light up, blasting away any slime or goo the monsters try to trap him with. With Rider Sensor, Black can feel every shift in the air and body heat from his enemies, like a radar in his body, letting him track foes' movement even when he can't see them. Episode 16 gave us a rare treat, the Dragon Shoot, a special move taught to Kotaro by Interpol agent Taki Ryusuke. In one of the rarest moments, Black unleashed the Machine Scramble, with Battle Hopper charging from one side and Road Sector roaring in from the other. The two machines teamed up for a crushing combo attack that no Kaijin could withstand. Kingstone Flash, the ultimate trump card of Kamen Rider Black. By calling out its name, the Kingstone on his belt erupts with a blinding surge of energy. The Kingstone Flash isn't just a technique, it's Kamen Rider Black's ultimate lifeline. No matter the threat, whether he's surrounded, outnumbered, or on the edge of defeat, the Kingstone Flash cuts through the danger with flawless efficiency. It's a move that never wavers, always answering Black's call in his darkest moments. Whenever Black is pushed to the brink, this unstoppable move turns the tide. Blasting away anything in its path. The Kingstone Flash never fails. It's the last resort miracle that saves him when all hope seems lost. The Rider Chop is powerful enough to slice clean through 100 millimeters of solid steel. Imagine what that means for Gorgum's Kaijin. Armor, shells, horns, nothing stands a chance. It was one of Black's most reliable techniques. A sharp strike to weaken, stun, or break through a Kaijin's defenses. Rider Punch is one of Kamen Rider Black's most straightforward yet devastating moves. Unlike the Rider Chop, which is mainly for weakening enemies, the Rider Punch is all about raw power. With a single blow, Black can send Kaijin flying through the air and completely overwhelm weaker monsters. It's not just a punch, it's a concentrated blast of the Kingstone's energy, channeled straight through Black's right fist. When that glowing fist lands, you know the fight is about to turn in Black's favor. When Black faced the Crab Kaijin, his mighty fist did nothing against that tough, armored shell. Realizing he needed more power, Kotaro pushed himself through intense training, determined to break past his limits. Out of this struggle, a new Rider Punch was born. This upgraded version, along with his enhanced Rider Kick, unleashed an even greater force of light. So bright and powerful, it blinded his enemies as it struck. sharper, stronger, and deadlier than before. The difference between the old and new moves? Simple. Black added a little style to it. Before throwing the punch or kick, he'd touch his knees like he was charging up his batteries. That tiny move packed a massive upgrade. Suddenly, his strikes hit harder, shined brighter, and monsters with tough armor didn't stand a chance. Basically, the knee tap turned a regular punch into a goodbye forever punch. These weren't just attacks anymore. They were finishing moves forged through Black's will to protect. So yeah, the Rider Punch started as just a solid smack, but once Black added that dramatic knee tap, it went from ouch to uh-oh. Monsters probably thought, wait, why is he touching his knees? And by the time they figured it out, bam, too late. Ladies and gentlemen, here it comes. The move that sends Kaizen's packing faster than rent day. The one and only Black launches himself into the air, gravity itself pauses out of respect, and boom! He comes crashing down like a meteor of justice. 1 second they're roaring, the next second they're fireworks. And the best part, it never misses. So if you're a Gorgum mutant and you see that wind up, congratulations. You just became tonight's main event highlight reel. The Rider Kick is Kamen Rider Black's ultimate finishing move, and the most iconic attack in his arsenal. By charging his legs with the power of the Kingstone, he can leap high into the air and deliver a devastating kick strong enough to destroy any Kaijin in a single blow. Every time it lands, the enemy explodes in a spectacular blast, sealing Rider Kick as the legendary move that fans never forget. If the original Rider Kick was already a Kaijin's worst nightmare, the new Rider Kick is basically their doomsday alarm. This upgraded version had one extra step, literally. Before releasing the kick, Black touches his knees, charging up even more explosive energy into his right leg. Think of it like hitting the turbo button on an old school arcade game. Suddenly, the damage multiplier goes through the roof. When Black launches the new Rider Kick, the light shines brighter, the force hits harder, and the Kaijin goes flying like they just got catapulted into another TV show. It's a spectacular light show of pain and justice. I can confirm. Nobody escapes the Rider Kick. Not Kaijin, not evil priests, not even Gorgum's own super. Yep. Even that guy had to suffer the legendary boot. I did my very best to include every single Rider Kick that actually landed throughout the whole series. And yes, even the ones from the special movies. Because missing a Rider Kick is basically a crime for a fan like me. After Black lands the Rider Kick and the Kaizen explodes in a glorious fireball, he doesn't just walk away like nothing happened. No, no, no. He stands tall, chest out, arms in that unmistakable heroic pose like he's saying, yeah, justice served hot and crispy. And right at that exact moment, the iconic victory theme starts playing. That triumphant, energizing music makes the whole scene feel like the world is safe again. At least until the next Kaijin shows up. Honestly, the combo of the explosion, the pose, and the music is what makes every victory feel like a grand finale, even if it's only halfway through the episode. That triumphant music tells you it's not just a win, it's a statement. Evil defeated, peace restored, and fashionably done. And let's be real, every time that music hits, you kinda wanna do the pose yourself in the living room. And remember, these are just my personal views after being a Kamen Rider Black fan for over 30 years and rewatching the series more times than I'd like to admit. At this point, I probably know Kotaro's Rider Kick better than my own morning routine. So yeah, all this comes from pure fan love, not some official Gorgom-approved manual. Explosion? Oh, that's not CGI. That's 100% certified Kaijin regret. And that's the rundown of Kamen Rider Black's legendary techniques and finishers. Which move is your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Tokusatsu goodness. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep riding the path of justice.